Go Fight WIN. Hello, my name is Caitlin Dixon, and I have been cheering since I was 3, and I am now 21. I have been retired for 2 semesters now, so I would say roughly around 1 year. I cannot tell you how many times I've heard the saying that cheerleading is not a sport. Cheerleading is similar to getting hired for a job. It's an intense process, and it's hard work. It takes hard work. Cheerleading is more than just standing on the sidelines yelling at everyone. It's about movement, strength, and power. The way cheerleaders need to move is intense, and it's a gift. Now, you can learn to tumble, but it takes a lot of time and working to perfect the art of flipping. If you were just to get up and do a full, you would not be able to do it, correct?
Yes, I will not.
Okay. If you move the wrong way or over-rotate your movement, you will fall flat on your face. For instance, when I cheered back in 5th grade, I was doing a tumbling pass and I over-rotated on my full and landed on my neck. Now I have a mental block. So that's where the brain process comes in, because people can either get a mental block and never tumble ever again, or they can just get back up, do it all over again. I was not lucky enough for that. If you throw out your movement or over-rotate, you could seriously hurt yourself. It's no different than getting hit in the head with a basketball and getting a concussion. It's no different from a football player getting face masked and slammed. I don't know what the saying is, but that's the best thing. And getting a concussion. You'll more than likely get a concussion, and also you will throw something out. Most people think that cheerleading is easy, but you have to have strength. Have you ever held up a 130-pound girl in the air more than 1 minute? Anyone? No? Okay. It's intense and it's hard. There are many classes that go into the strength process. So you have weightlifting, you have tumbling, you have workouts every morning before class. Also, to build strength, you have to be able to attend all this stuff, and you need it for stunting. You also need it for tumbling because you have to be able to hold yourself up as you tumble. But holding a girl as you're chanting for 10 or more minutes is the hardest workout you'll ever do, because you want to use your legs, your arms, your back, and even your vocal muscles, because you have to be able to chant your chant as you're holding her up, and you want to hold your breath the whole time. Sometimes chants can last, I don't even know. I mean, during a halftime performance, if you're stunting the whole time, it can be 30 minutes. It can be 10 minutes. It can be anything. And you just have to have the strength. It's nearly impossible just to hold someone up. If you're weightlifting, guys, how long can you hold, like, let's say 130 pounds?
Not very long.
A few minutes, probably.
Okay, then. It's hard. And your arms get tired, do they not?
Yes.
Okay. And to think that, like, cheerleaders are chanting as they're holding someone up, most of the time when you have the strength, it's not really body strength, but it's also mental strength as well. Because do y'all hold your breath as you're lifting something?
Yeah.
For the most part, yes. So when you're chanting, you can't hold your breath, and it's just nearly impossible. But power is the most important, because you have to have power in all different types of categories. You have to have power in your emotions, you have to have power in your vocals, and you have to have power in, well, also your appearance. You have to look the part, you have to have sharp motions. You can't have noodle arms because it looks awful. Also, with your vocals, you have to have power. Most coaches want you to fill the whole stadium. My coach always said that if the other team can hear you, then you're doing a great job, because, I mean, who can hear over a football game? I mean, it's hard. You have coaches yelling on the sideline, you have the crowd yelling, you have the players yelling at each other. It's all types of stuff. So you have to have power in your vocals mostly. But also, cheerleading is no different than a singer. A singer has strong, powerful vocals. They want to be known and they want to be heard during their concert. Even if they have a microphone, they still have to be loud enough, correct? Yes. Finally, knowing the pressure of practices and workouts that a cheerleader has to go through, it is a sport. If someone were to say cheerleading is not a sport, I would put them in cheerleading shoes, stick them in a mat, and let them go for 5 minutes and see how they feel after that. They'll probably want to cry and quit. I would be damned if someone said that it wasn't a sport, because trust me, it is, especially competition cheerleading. Thank you.